We are starting with more conference play today, and we go up against the Baylor Bears. We are 25th in the nation, Missouri State. I'm starting to get on a roll. We've been winning in all black. We're going to run up the all black. Let's do it. Number 25 overall in the nation, Missouri State Bears versus the Baylor Bears. Bears versus the Bears. This is, again, Big 12 matchup. We're 0-1 in the conference, so we have to improve on that immediately. This can't be a loss. Cannot be a loss. Let's go. We are going to start today's game with the football. You guys know I don't really love that. I like to start the half with the football. Get out of there, Juan Nixon Jr. Can't. Gets us down to the 24, though, so pretty much touchback. We are 3-1 on the year. Josh Joyner had a great game last week. 142 rushing yards with 2 touchdowns, and then I also think he had a receiving touchdown as well. First plays that we always call are always like RPOs, and I'm never sure how to really feel about it. Get it out to Cooper Perry. He jumped the route and was ready for it. Loss of 2. Run the football until they can prove that they can stop it. I'm sure that Baylor can stop the run, but again, just make them prove it. There you go. Josh Joyner makes it 3rd and 7. We might keep it with Cam here. We're going to. Get out of there. Cam gets some great blocks. Get out of there. Just get out of bounds, Cam. Yeah, nice. Huge. Oh, my God. What a late hit into the Gatorade station. Cam Dyer, just give him a sponsorship. Come on now. Actually want to run Olish this way. New set of downs here for us. Cooper's going to be wide open. Yes, sir. Make some men miss. Stop, pop. Get us the first down. Cooper Perry, good catch. Run the damn football. New set of downs here for us. How did we not get that block? Jawan Sheed is hurt on the play. Ogunjobi will come in for him. Need him to not be hurt. He's been a big deal for us recently. Rawson McNeil actually comes in for him. Don't know if I love that. Get it to him. Yes, sir. Jaden Scott on the screen pass. Only has a few men to beat. Makes one miss. Does an air truck. Gets tackled. Get in there. No, we get brought down at the 1. The air truck kind of ruined it for us. But Jaden Scott on the little screen pass gives us the first down and then some. Gets us down to the 1. Rawson McNeil is in this game. Colin Wilson is in this game, and he's probably going to end up with it. We gave it to Rawson. Probably shouldn't have. Probably should have let Colin Wilson run it. Oh, no. Jawan Sheed back in this game. I told him to sit for a little bit. I guess hand it off this time. Yes, sir. Jaden Scott. Run this guy over. He does. Didn't run him over, but stiff-arming into the end zone. Jaden Scott gets us the early lead with a touchdown. Big Jaden Scott. Marco Coffey on to make it 7-0 early here in the first quarter. We're about halfway through. I was holding the A button, but it told me to fuck off. Okay. That's not good. Oh, my God. Big hit from Rawson McNeil. We just got to do what we've been doing, playing good defense, playing smart offense. Is that Van Ness as the QB for Baylor? I believe it is. They have a star wide receiver as well, just getting hit as he's throwing. Incompletion brings up 2nd and 10. Looking to pass again. Watch that halfback on. Oh, and Jackson Howard's there for the sack. His first sack of the day. First of many, most likely. 3rd and 21 is what that gives us. Montrell Holiday over here in coverage. Playing zone. You know, I don't really love zone, and it's just a little pass down to the short side of the field, and we bring him down. They're going to punt us the ball, and Juan Nixon Jr. is back. Naylor to punt for Baylor. Juan Nixon Jr., can you bring one back for us finally, sir? Come on, brother. Yeah. Oh, no, I ran right into him. Gets us down to the 37. We're just going to run the ball. Until Baylor can prove that they can stop the run consistently, we're just going to keep running the ball. Josh Joyner gets us the first down on a huge run right up the gut. New set of downs here for us. Josh Joyner is still in this game, and this is our favorite play, as everyone knows. Give it to him. Yes, sir. Josh Joyner has nothing but room. Make this guy miss. Oh, we can't. Gets us down to the 32, though, and we're looking to get into the red zone. We're in the green zone right now. I think we just run the ball here. Yeah, we do. Ooh, maybe not the best run. Gain of 1. Jaden Scott in this football game, 2nd and 9, and we're just going to get the screen pass to him. Yes, sir, get it out to him. Jaden Scott, pick up some blocks for him. They do, and Jaden Scott's still on his feet, down finally at the 18, but we are in the red zone. Let's just keep running this football. Kind of want to run it to the right here. Yeah, we're going to run it to the right here. Get through there, Jaden. Air trucking. Don't know why. Stiff arming. Get in the end zone. Jaden Scott, his 2nd touchdown of the game. Jaden Scott gives us a bigger lead than we already had. 13-0, Missouri State over Baylor. Marco Coffey is here to make it 14-0, and he's going to have a better kickoff this time around. This is realistically how every game should look. Again, here in a couple weeks, so next week we play Iowa State. They're going to be about the same as Baylor. Baylor's defense is not very good. Their offense is better, is higher rated than their defense. Iowa State, I believe their defense is going to be higher rated. But then after that, we go on the road. Big bomb down the field, and nobody's there to cover him. Devin Rutherford got absolutely cooked. Oh, the safety help wasn't there either. That's a big play from Baylor. And in one play, they cut the lead in half. Tristan Brown on the reception. Van Ness with just a huge bomb, perfect spiral right into the pocket for Brown. As I was saying, after we play Iowa State, we go on the road to College Station to play Texas A&M, which is terrifying. And then we go on the road again to play currently undefeated BYU. They are 17th in the nation. And if you guys have been watching the series, last year we beat BYU in a bowl game in the Independence Bowl. So they are looking for a lick back. Colin Wilson trying to get out there, gets us down to the 19, pretty much the 20. We don't get the ball back at half, but halftime's still kind of far away here. Let's see. If not, we have Olesh under. Cooper can beat his man. Get it to him. Cam Dyer with a seed to Cooper Berry, who is gone. And back to back, just one single play is all it took for us to get the lead right back to where it was. We're going to make it 21-7. Cooper Perry needs to be that involved. He's too fast. Most cornerbacks cannot keep up with him. Cam Dyer with a perfect pass right into the pocket for him. Huge play. Marco Coffey makes it 21-7 before the first quarter ends. That's an even bigger deal right there. We're going to give the ball back to Baylor here, but they're just going to touch it back. Marco Coffey has too much power in that leg, man. Okay, please don't get cooked this time. Please don't get cooked this time. New set, new possession for Baylor. And Van Ness, it looks like a run. Actually, it is. And Tremont Harris III is there to stop it. Brings him down. They're running the hurry up. Don't cook me here. Don't cook me here. Bam Booker in coverage. Get out there, Bam. And it's just a little short pass to the left side, and he runs out of bounds. That was Tristan Brown again. And that's the end of the first quarter. Your Missouri State Bears lead 21-7. We need a blowout here. We actually do have a visit, and I forgot to talk about that. I believe we have a 4-star visiting. It probably will pop up maybe this quarter when they're showing replays or stats. Give you guys an update on that. But we do have someone visiting. I believe it's a 4-star, and I believe it is a free safety. I probably should have talked about it before, and they're just going to run it up the middle, and we eventually bring him down, but he's pretty much to midfield here. They're going to keep running the hurry up. All right, come on, don't get cooked. 1st and 10, new set of downs here for Baylor, and it's just a pass across the middle of the field, and I was there, and he's just... Jaden Hardy can't make the tackle, but we eventually get him down, but they get the first down. Why did their zone switch? I don't love that. We got to make a play on that. We can't. A little short pass gets them 3 yards on the gain. Baylor just running this hurry-up offense. Maybe we need to play a little bit more zone here. They're throwing short passes now, especially here. We're near the green zone. 2nd and 7, Van Ness making some moves for his wide receivers. And it's just a short pass into the backfield, and we bring him down. It looks like he went out of bounds. He did. 3rd and 7, and we need a stop here. I'm okay with a field goal. 3rd and 7. Come on. Just get a stop here. Just get a stop here. And he's wide open on the left side of the field. Steps out of bounds. Looks like they're going to replay it. He looked like he was in bounds. Dickman. Yeah, he's in bounds. This is not a challenge by me, by the way. I did not challenge this play. So if it takes away a timeout, I'll probably be pissed. Because he was in bounds. There was no need to even challenge that. It didn't take a timeout away from us, but he is in bounds. So they are in the red zone now. Baylor is threatening, and we just got to be smart here. New set of downs for him, and it's play action. Don't let Van Ness run. Don't let Van Ness run. We got to bring him down. We do. We bring him out of bounds. 2nd and 5. He does gain 5 on the run. Looking to score for Baylor here. Making some adjustments at the line. And it looks like a run. It's not. It's a QB keeper. We got to bring him down. We do. Jackson Howard is there to stop him from getting the first down. It is now 3rd and 1. And they might run it here. We're pressed up on them. They don't run it. No play action. Parker Van Ness is trying to get out, but we are there. Montrell Holiday with the tackle, but he is also hurt on the play. That's not good, but we will take a non-conversion there. They're going to go for it. 4th and 2 here. Press up on them. Play underneath, and it is a pass. It is a pass. Be ready for it. I'm not on my zone. No, I just got to stay on my zone there instead of trying to go for the QB. That's on me. 1st and goal after a quick completion. Switch this up. I'm sure they run it. I don't like how he's uncovered here, though. They don't run it. It's just a little screen pass. We got to bring him down, and we do. Dylan Phelps is there to stop it. Brings him down to the 4. The Cats are going crazy in the background. And we need to play underneath here. We're too close to the end zone. They might run it. I'm ready for the run. No, they do not. It's just a quick pass. Come. Where's our zone, man? Where is our zone? Baylor's going to make it 14-21 here with the PAT. Oh, man. Unless Navon Barrett can get, like, his 5th block of the game or of the season, and he cannot. 14-21. We still have the lead going into the half. There's about 4 minutes left to play in the half. And we've got to... I would like to score before the half. Maybe we can keep the ball the entire time. Just touch it back this time. Yeah, just touch it back this time. Okay, looks like they're ready for the run this time. Olish might be open on this, and he looks like he maybe was. Josh Joyner doesn't gain any on the run. I should maybe chew the clock here. After this play, I probably will. We're going to run the ball again. Josh Joyner still in this football game. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Josh Joyner picks us up a few yards there, 3rd and 2, and we are going to chew the clock and most likely run this football again. Cam might keep it here. I'm not sure. He's not going to. Josh Joyner had some space, but gets caught on the block. And Andrew Olesh is hurt on the play, holding his wrist. That's no good. That is no good. Looking to pass here. New set of downs for us. And Jaron Askren is open and just sits down with it. That's not really what I wanted him to do, but it works. 2nd and 7. Josh Joyner still in this football game. I would like Jaden Scott to get out here at some point. And we're not going to pass it. Give it to Josh. Yes, sir. Josh Joyner trying to make some plays. Eventually gets brought down, but we're past midfield. Just a few minutes left to play in the quarter. And again, we want to score here. Oh, hike the ball, hike the ball. He was offsides, but ends up getting there. The edge just let Josh Joyner run right by him. 1st and 10, a new set of downs for us. And the 2-minute warning is going to hit here. We are up. The half is about to end. Again, I would like to score, but I want to take my time. I don't want to press the issue and make a mistake. Josh Joyner is just going to keep running this football. Baylor cannot stop him. Josh Joyner picks up 8. 2nd and 2. Brendan McQueen could be open. He's not going to be. Josh Joyner's got to get out of there. Does. Gets the first down, and then a few more. We're on the 18. A minute and 18 left. Jawan Sheed might be able to get open. If he's not, then Cooper Perry most likely will be. Jawan Sheed, get it to him. Yes, sir. Jawan Sheed jumping up, tries to make the play, hit as he catches it. So there was nothing we could do there. We're going to give it to Jaden Scott, who is in this football game for the 3rd time, trying to get another score. 3rd and 4. Go ahead and call a timeout here. 37 seconds left to play in the half. We want to be smart here. Again, we want to score. Like to get a play, maybe 1 or 2, and try and score here. Jaden Scott still in this football game. We might pass it to Olesh. We're not going to. We're going to give it to Jaden Scott, who finds a hole and gets in there, and we're going to call another timeout. 30 seconds left to play here in the half. We might look Jawan Sheed's way here. We're not going to. Josh Joyner back in this football game, and he's going to steal the touchdown this time from Jaden Scott. Josh Joyner with his first touchdown of the game makes it 27-14 Missouri State. We are about to make it 28-14. Our running backs have been incredible all year. Again, we had LJ Martin last year from BYU. He graduated, got drafted, and now it's Josh Joyner and Jaden Scott's time to shine. So I'll take it. We give the ball back to Baylor. They have 30 seconds left to score before halftime, but they do get the ball at half, and we don't want them to score before the half. Gets it down to the 22, and we just got to be smart here. Don't let them score because they're going to come out and try to do it again at half. Van Ness has been pretty good for them, making good passes, good decisions. That was another good decision that I should have been able to pick off, but was not ready for it. Brings up a new set of downs. 20 seconds left to play here in the half, and I'm sure that they passed the ball the entire time. They're looking to score, so we need to stop that from happening. We got to pick that off Taylor Soriano, and he does! Perfect timing, user pick Taylor Soriano. Oh my gosh, my coverage specialist, short man, doing what he does best. I loved every bit of that. We have 15 seconds here. We're not looking to score, but if we do, then that's fine. Get back on the football. 5 seconds, come on, snap it. Yes, sir. Oh. Tried to jump over the guy that was laying on the ground, ended up getting tackled in midair. Josh Joyner couldn't do much. That's halftime, though. We're up 28-14. Josh Joyner has 109 rushing yards on 15 attempts in the first half. Wow. I say we just keep running the football because, again, Baylor has not proved that they can stop it. Cam Dyer also has been doing very well through the air. I think he's perfect so far. They're actually going to bring this out. I didn't think that they would. Rawson McNeil is there for the tackle. Him and Jaden Scott bring him down to the 15. And we just got to stop him here. I mean, normal. Let's just play the defense that we've been playing. They've been getting good passes. Wow, he overthrew him. That was a wide open, butt naked receiver. That was an easy target. Somehow does not make the play there. 2nd and 10. And it's play action. He's wide open on the right-hand side here. Another pick from Taylor Soriano, and he's going to bring this one back to the house. Taylor Soriano is a madman today. What is that dance? What's going on? What's happening? We make it 34-14 on a Taylor Soriano pick six. It was, maybe a 20-yard pick six? Wow, 2 interceptions already on the game for him. Taylor Soriano, he was a true freshman last year. He's a true sophomore this year. And when I recruited him, when I scouted him, he didn't look that great. But he, from day one, last year when we played against Houston, he had an interception in the end zone at the end of the game to kind of ice the game. He's been a big deal for us. Rawson McNeil with a big tackle right there. Only gets it out to the 11. Dash Bauman is in this game at middle linebacker, ready to make a play. Just keep Van Ness from passing. Do what we've been doing. It's a run this time. I pass commit and probably shouldn't have. We've got to get a good angle here. Antonio Smith, good hit. Way to keep that from being a touchdown because that was an easy touchdown. New set of downs here for the Bears. The bad Bears. We don't like, this is the bad news Bears. Bad Bears. But new set of downs for them. And I wanted to be in coverage, but it doesn't matter. It's a run. Only gains 1. There we go. Yep. Taylor Soriano. 2nd and 9. Play action. And this looks like another pick. It's not. Almost. He was hit as he caught it. Taylor Soriano had a hand on the ball a little bit later in the play. And that brings up 3rd and 9. I'm sure they pass it. They don't. They run it, and we bring him down. Montreal Holiday missed the tackle, but Malone was there to bring him down. They're going to punt us the ball back, and he goes out of bounds. This is all Missouri State. As long as we can be smart and not throw picks and just keep the ball on the ground for the most part, there's no reason we lose this game. We just can't have another Cincinnati situation. Josh Joyner getting away from everybody, but eventually gets thrown out of bounds. But he picks up good yardage there. We're going to run some play action here. And Cooper was going to be open, but we ran a little bit too far towards the edge and had the blocks shed. He's off. He's offsides. If only we could snap it quicker. Josh Joyner Might third and inches. Almost picks up the first down. Not quite. We're on the inch line. We're going to start chewing this clock after this play, too. We might keep it here with Cam. We're going to. Ooh, and he gets away from the edge and picks up another good block on the outside. Cam Dyer with great speed gets us into the red zone on a QB keep on the option. Big plays, Cam Dyer. No need to even make it an option for them to get back in this game. And we're just going to give the ball to Josh Joyner. Only picks up 2 there. Probably his worst run of the day. Second worst run of the day. Don't love this look. Let's do this. All right, we're running play action, but McQueen's going to run the under here. And he ends up getting open. We're a little late on the pass. Cam Dyer threw it a little bit behind him. Brings up 3rd and 8. Jaden Scott is in this game. Juwan Sheed's going to be uncovered here. He's not. Get out of there, Cam. Get out of there, Cam. He does. Stays on his feet. 4th and inches. I thought we got it. 4th and inches. We only need the inches here. Jaden Scott's in this football game. Can we get it? Come on, Jaden Scott. Yes, sir. Run this guy over. He does. Stays on his feet. Tries to get in the end zone, but can't. We are down at the 1. And this seems like a score here. Either way. We might hit B. We're going to get it to him. Brendan McQueen wide open on the screen. The little bubble is there for the touchdown. Brendan McQueen with his first receiving touchdown of the game. Makes it 41-14, Missouri State. Wow, we're smacking Baylor. We are smacking Baylor. The good Bears are here. We are better than Baylor on paper, so again, any team that we're better than, this should have happened with Cincinnati, but any team that we're better than, we should easily be blowing out or winning very handedly against. There's no reason. We moved to the Big 12 for a reason, to have a little bit more competition. Maybe if we win the Big 12, it's time to go to the SEC. Big hit from Rawson McNeil brings it down to the 17. New possession here for Baylor. I'm sure they pass the entire time, right? There's no way that they run the ball. That's what I thought. We got to break that up, and we do. Jaden Hardy is there to break that up. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. And again, we're just going to pass commit every time until they decide to run the ball, which they're going to here. Jackson Howard with a big hit on the QB. Parker Van Ness gets killed in the backfield, but is somehow able to pitch it to the running back, and it did not matter. Brings up 3rd and 13, and it's a pass. We know it's a pass. We gotta get out. Don't let him run. Thank God we didn't let him run. Clay Donnell is there to stop it. 4th and 8. They punt us the ball back. Juan Nixon Jr. back to receive the punt, and he gets that good block right there. And can't find any more space than that. 1.5 minutes left to play in the 3rd. We still have not even hit the 4th quarter. We are just going to continue to chew this clock, keep the ball on the ground. There's no need to switch up what we're doing. Until I see somebody press up on Cooper Perry, then I'll throw a little bomb to him. Jaden Scott with a little stop and pop, stays on his feet, pushing through everyone, gets the first down. God, Jaden Scott is something different. Something different. And a new set of downs here for us. He gets great blocks. Jaden Scott run this guy over. He can't, but ends up getting the first down and more. And we'll just let this clock run out, and we'll go to the 4th quarter. The 3rd quarter hit, and now it is time for the 4th quarter. We are up 42-14. Evening has turned to night here in Springfield. And we are just trying to get out. Jaden Scott with a little speed boost makes a guy miss. We are caught on Brendan McQueen, but it doesn't matter. We end up getting the first down, and Jaden Scott gets us into the red zone. He has been great for us as well today. The 1-2 punch of our backs all year has been insane, and he's going to do it again. Jaden Scott just dancing into the end zone for another score. Wow. Wow, 48-14, Missouri State. And Jaden Scott has 99 rushing yards on 19 attempts, or 14 attempts, I believe. And him and Josh Joyner both have 100-plus yards pretty much. I mean, 99's pretty much 100, pretty much. We give the ball back to Baylor. I mean, if they can somehow get the dark magic under the stadium to get a miracle, then good for them, but I don't think that's going to happen at all. New set of downs. They actually have the backup QB in. Did we maybe... Oh, no. Oh, no. Good blocks, too. Oh, no. We got to get out there. We got to get out there. We got to get out there. We do. Dylan Phelps ends up making the huge tackle that was going to result in a touchdown if he did not do that. Oh my God. Big run there for Baylor, and they're going to pass it this time, and it's just a little dump, and they score 2 plays, and Baylor cuts our lead down a little bit. Again, they need a miracle, but they are going to make it 21-49 here early in the fourth quarter. Can we get a block? Can we get a block? Can't. Okay. 21-49. We still have a very, very decisive lead, so I'm not too worried about it. Keep the ball on the ground. Chew the clock out. Juan Nixon Jr. Big hit. Down to the 14. Like I said, keep the ball on the ground. No need to do too much. Get it to him. Maybe Juwan Sheed stays on his feet, and he's going to spin back and makes a couple men miss, but gets it down to the 22, 2nd and 2, and they're still not pressing. They don't want to get bombed again, which makes sense. Jaden Scott gets us the first down on a short run. He's now over 100 rushing yards on the game, and we're just going to give it to him again. Give it to him again. They can't stop the run. Jaden Scott, another first down, and they're still not ready for the run. I mean, that's all we've been doing, fellas, is running the football. Jaden Scott picks up 1, brings up 2nd and 9. Going to run a little fake jet here. Cooper in motion, but it's a handoff, and he gets good blocks. Jaden Scott making a man miss, and is on his feet still. Jaden Scott with the elusiveness, diving into the end zone, and scores again. Is that his 4th rushing touchdown of the game? Jaden Scott, have yourself a day, young man. I believe he's only a sophomore too, so he will be with us for years to come as long as we can keep our grades good. Jaden Scott does have 4 rushing touchdowns this game with 177 yards on 14 attempts. Jesus Christ, we make it 56-21. We are cooking. Missouri State is back. Lucas Austin was hurt on the play. It wanted me to substitute Grant Bricks, who is our starting center, so that's not good. Not sure what's going to happen there. But we have a good lead. We might just put in the backups. I wish that I could put in the backups besides, like, Jaden Scott and Cam Dyer, you know, the people we want to stat pad a little bit. New possession here for Baylor. Taylor Soriano. I'm feeling another pick, brother. Scrambling the QB, and he gets brought down by Tremont Harris. Nope, that is Marcus Moore Jr., actually. Big sack there. Brings up 2nd and 17. They are in the shadow of their own end zone. Oh, no. Montrell, we're not even going to play coverage there. Jaden Hardy's there to help us out. 3rd and 13. Our next possession will be the last possession of the game, unless we score quickly, but I don't plan on doing that. I'm sure that we'll just end up being smart with the football and just doing short run plays. 4th and 13. They punt us the ball back. Juan Nixon Jr. back to return. Unless Juan Nixon can get out and do something crazy, I think that we're just going to hold the ball, run short little run plays, not try to do too much. Juan Nixon makes a couple men miss. The 2-minute warning does hit on the punt. No need to do too much. Keep the ball on the ground, Cam. Keep the ball on the ground. Yes, sir. Jaden Scott picks up 1. Oh, here we go. He's pressing Cooper. Never mind. Just run it. Pick up a good block. Jaden Scott makes a man miss. Jaden Scott gonna hit the corner and just gonna step out of bounds. Probably should have just stayed in bounds and taken the tackle, but that's fine. Jaden Scott gets us to the red zone, and the clock is stopped at 1:13. Just be smart. Another good block there. Jaden Scott trying to get to the outside, doesn't gain any. We're gonna get a run here with Cam Dyer. Make them think that we're passing, but it's a QB draw. Cam making a couple men miss, still on his feet, but eventually gets brought down. 3rd and 7, and there's 10 seconds left to play here, and we're not looking to score, but if we do, great. Olesh wide open. Yes, sir. Andrew Olesh. I saw how the defense was in coverage, and I knew that Andrew Olesh was going to be wide open on a little post play. We make it 62-21. to finish this game, and I assume that they don't let us kick the PAT here because it's over. Wow, what a big blowout win. We needed that. When we do well, we've done really well. 209 yards on 17 attempts for Jaden Scott today with 4 rushing touchdowns. Maybe he had a receiving touchdown too. Jaden Scott, your player of the game, monster. Let's look at some player stats. Through the air, Cam Dyer, 10 for 13 with 3 touchdowns, 165 yards for a rating of 260 pretty much. God, he's insane too. Rushing, Josh Joyner on 18 attempts had 144 yards with a tutty. Jaden Scott, 17 for 204 with 4 tutties. And Cam Dyer, 4 for 60. Are we running back you? Are we RBU? Are we really RBU? Receiving, Cooper Perry, 3 for 90 with a tutty. Jaden Scott, 2 for 53, no tutty. Andrew Olesh, 1 for 14, but it was a touchdown. Juwan Sheed, 1 for 8. Brendan McQueen, 1 for 1 with a touchdown, 1-1-1. Jaron Askren, 1 for 3, and Rawson McNeil, 1 for -4. And on the defensive side, 2 TFLs for Jaden Hardy, 1 for Marcus Moore Jr., Antonio Smith, Jackson Howard, Dylan Phelps, and Montrell Holiday. We had 2 picks, 2 from Taylor Soriano, and one of them was brought back. No forced fumbles, but one of them was brought back for a TD. Taylor Soriano on that pickoff. Great game. Great game. That was, again, this is the team that we want to be. We are highly rated. We're 25th in the nation. That's highly rated for MSU because, I mean, we are MSU. Go back and watch season 1. Go back and watch season 1. So we need to keep playing at this insane pace that we are. Let's see. Who did we have visiting? Willie Bostic was actually our visit, and we should get some good points. We're second on him right now. Illinois is first. We should be first after that game. And we do have Gano visiting next week against Iowa State. Let's go in here, go to the next week, and let's see if we've had some changes. Our championship contender went up to an A-. We are above Texas Tech, who is in our conference, and Penn State and Notre Dame. Oh my. We might be the best Big 12 school. We really might. And our brand exposure will start to go up too as we win bowl games and maybe possibly get into the college football playoff. We did get locked out on Dakota Wiley, but we did go up on some people. Let's go check that out. Taylor Soriano is your Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week. That makes sense. 2 picks with a pick 6 and 2 tackles. And I'm sure there he is. Jaden Scott, your Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week. 209 yards on 17 carries, and he had 50 receiving yards. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty good. He won National Player of the Week too. Okay. Wow. He's not even our starting running back. He just gets good playing time. Iowa State's 2-3. This is an easy win for us. Again, let's go look at our schedule real quick. These last 2 games, Baylor and Iowa State, these should be easy wins. They should be blowouts like we did, 62-21. Texas A&M and BYU are both undefeated. We've got to change that. Now, we go to College Station. That's going to be so tough. We've beaten BYU at BYU. They are both number 13 and 14. We are 18th in the nation. We got to beat them. Some way, somehow. Those are the 2 toughest games of the year, and they will be in one episode next episode. Wow, there's only a few more episodes left in the regular season too, so make sure you like and subscribe, comment down below, let me know what I'm doing right and wrong. So we're going to take a look at recruiting. Marcel Burt, we are still well ahead of everyone. Cornell, I don't know how to say this last name. Lefeged? I don't know. Cornell is here, and we're first on him. Sam Brilo, we're first on. First on Sherador, a 5-star. We're the only offer. Femi Luck, we're first on. Arizona State might come out of nowhere when he reaches his top 5. Heredia, we can go ahead and sell on because we know his sell and probably schedule a visit. We'll do that at the end here. But let's go ahead and get this going. Okay, hard sell on him. Tony McGinn, We are really, really leading on him, but we're going to keep 50 on him because Ohio State is just a massive program. Merlin, we're first on Gano. Georgia went absolutely ridiculous. Okay, we got to put the extra 10 on him. He is visiting this week, so we could go up. Georgia has a week 8 visit. They're going to end up with him. With this visit, though, he'll probably get into his top 3. It'll be us, Georgia, and Tulane. And then hopefully week 7, he makes a commitment or we get into a recruiting battle. If that happens, we're going to lose out on him, but we'll see how that works. Finau Quick, we're first on. Only scoffership offered. Wow, we went way up on Willie Bostic. We are first, and he's got a lot of visits, though. He's got a lot of visits. So hopefully we can stay first on him. First here on Dominic Sims, a 5-star wide receiver who is 6'6", a physical route runner. 205. Okay, this might sound weird. I might turn him into a tight end, maybe, depending on who we have at tight end at the end of the season. Let's see. Wisconsin is getting in on McPherson here, so we need to do visits, though. Let's just put 5 on Max Dunham here. We want to make room for visits. Everybody else, again, we're like leading on, or we just have an offer and really nobody else has offers. So let's do on Foskey, we'll do 15 for now. And again, we'll come back. And Marciano, we do eventually want to offer them scholarships, but let's look at who's ready for a visit. Heredia and Brian Head, and they're both weak linebackers. I don't know who we want more. I think we should probably do Head first and then Heredia. That's probably what we'll do. Let's see. 40 and 20. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do Heredia. We only have a bye and then week 10 because we have away games. ECU is going to come in for Heredia too with that tier 5 pipeline. That's tough. I feel like we do Heredia here. So here's my reasoning. The teams that are going after Brian Head, Colorado and us, neither of us have pipeline. Here on Heredia, everyone has pipeline and everyone has better pipeline than us. We have the worst pipeline out of any school. So we want to try and get him committed as quickly as possible. Pro potential is a C+, but he likes playing time as an A+. Let's do that. So now we have 25. So now what we do is we go here and offer Brink a scholarship just so we can get it out of the way. And we have 20 to work with. We now have 35. Put 25 back on Foskey. Jamie Witt, we're not super worried about. I would rather go after... I feel like I'd rather go after, like, McPherson, especially because we got locked out of Wiley. Let's do this. Let's go to wide receiver. Quick, we're leading on. Dominic Sims, a 5-star, we're leading on. But Oregon will come out of nowhere. They will. But for right now, we're doing what we can. Goggin and McPherson. McPherson has a scholarship. Goggin doesn't have a scholarship besides us. They're both 6'4" physical route runners. McPherson's ranked slightly above. Wisconsin has a good pipeline. I say maybe we just throw the 10 on there. Maybe try to... maybe it's better throwing the 10 on Goggin. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. McPherson, we're there, but Wisconsin's going to end up probably getting him. Right now, Goggin is completely open, so we've got to try to make something happen on him. Everyone else, we're well ahead on, so I'm okay with this. I'm 100% okay with this. Or we could go, he's 40 hours. We'll have to come back to Brian Head. We're just going to have to come back to him. Hamrick, people have lost championship contender. That's probably why. I guess maybe we should have stayed in on him. Those are his 3 offers. His championship contender. K-State's probably going to lose their championship contender grade. Tennessee and Arkansas might not. Let's see something here. And now, let's offer a scholarship to Hamrick. We already did, and we took him off the board. Don't know why. Well, I know why, because we were just so far away on him. But Foskey, we're gaining pretty well on. BC will probably end up making some gain. Let's just go ahead and get another 5-star on the board. No reason why we shouldn't at least try to get him. And now we play Iowa State at home, and they are a 76 overall. This should be an easy W. Easy W, okay? They have a better defense. Their offense is absolutely terrible. We've been doing so well in the All Blacks, so we're just going to run the All Blacks. Come on. We got to visit. Who was it? I can't remember. Oh, no. But it was another defensive player, 4-star. And we just got to look good in front of them. Another blowout win is what we're looking for. No reason why it shouldn't be. Their offense is bad. Our defense is good, and our offense is really good. Their defense is pretty decent. But we're 4-1, 1-1 in the conference. This is a conference game. We can maybe go 2-1 here in the conference. Let's do it. Iowa State starts the game with the ball. That is perfect. We want to start the half with the ball. And we're going to play good defense. Rawson McNeil, big hit. Couldn't bring him down. Jaden Scott ends up bringing him down. All right, let's just be smart here. Don't let them make plays. I mean, if they make short plays, that's fine with me, but don't let him bomb us down the field. Oh my God, almost picked off. It hit off his helmet. What? It hit off his helmet, flies in the air, and he ends up making the play. Okay, is this already how this game's going to go? Is this already how this game's going to go? 2nd and 3 here for the Cyclones. And that's just another short little pass, 3rd and inches. If we can make a stop here, this is a QB sneak. And dash bomb and needs to make the play. Can't. 1st and 10. I should have just gone goal line. I had a feeling too. New set of downs here for Iowa State. And it's play action. I bit very hard. And we got to make a good play. Exodus Ayers is there on the tackle, only gaining 2 on the pass. All right, 2nd and 8. Just got to be smart. Bam Booker in coverage. It's a QB keep on the option. Soriano's got to get off a block. He doesn't. Fumble. Pick the ball up. No way. Antonio Smith is standing there celebrating over the corpse of the quarterback and ends up letting... Oh, no. That's a play that cannot happen. New set of downs, and they're in the red zone. Holy shit. That can't happen. Bring him down. Yes, sir. Montrell Holiday. Big tackle. 2nd and 10 now. Again, they're still in the red zone. We've got to be smart here. It's a pass. We know it. Come on, get a pick here. Get to the quarterback. We do. Marcus Moore Jr. on the sack. 3rd and 20 now. And it's a pass again, right? They don't run it on 3rd and 20. They don't. They're going to pass it. And we just got to take away this part of the field. And oh, no way. We end up bringing him down 4th and 1. They're going to go for the field goal. Okay. That was huge. Dude, I missed the tackle there. Kind of in the backfield on the short pass, but it ends up not being a big deal for us. They do make it 3-0 here early in the first quarter. Iowa State with the lead here in the first, but the Missouri State offense is about to hit the field. And we've got 2 outstanding running backs and Cam Dyer, who after his abysmal game at Cincinnati has done insanely well. Let's get a feel for what they're doing. I'm just going to run an RPO here. Looks like they're not ready for the run. Josh Joyner trying to get around, gets 3 on the short run. Again, we're going to run the ball on, this is the game plan from now on. Run the ball until they prove that they can stop it. Josh Joyner stays on his feet, gets away from a guy, trying to get away from some tackles, but does get us the first down. Huge. Josh Joyner, big play. Again, run the football until they prove that they can stop it. You know what? Actually, run this. If the safety doesn't help on Brendan, then we might have a play. We're hit as we throw. That was dangerous. Okay, so the pass rush is there. There's hardly anybody on the line here, so we're just going to run the football. Get out of there, Josh. Josh trying to, but can't. Kamori Moore is hurt for Iowa State on the play. I almost said Illinois State. Brings up 3rd and 10. Got to make a play here. Come on. Does Olesh get open? He does. Andrew Olesh wide open. Beats his man. Oh, my God. Giant hit. Oh, yeah. Andrew Olesh is plain dead, but he probably is dead inside after that. Jesus Christ. We do get the first down, so it's okay. Brings up 1st and 10. We are in the red zone, and Jaden Scott's in this game. Gets 2 on the short carry. Some good blocks in here. We're not really blocking very well. Jaden Scott makes a man miss. Gets him right off of him. Jaden Scott, 3rd and inches. You would think that they'd be ready for the run here. It looks like they are. I'm not going to switch it up. Just keep it on the ground here. Keep it on the ground here. We just need the inches. We just need the inches. Yes, sir. Jaden Scott gets us the inches and a few more. 8 seconds left to play in the quarter. We're going to let it run out. Send us to the second quarter here. Second quarter hits. Iowa State is up 3-0, but we are deep in the red zone looking to score here. And we've done well running the ball. We just got to keep holding on to it, playing smart, playing slow. That's our game plan. Play slow. Everybody else has been playing slow on us. If we try to rush and do too much, then we end up turning the ball over. And that is never a good thing. That is never a good thing. A lot of people on the right-hand side of the field. So we're just going to run it. Yes, sir. Josh Joyner trying to get out, but can't. 2nd and goal. And it looks like we're going to have to throw the ball here. Brendan McQueen might be open. Never mind. Andrew Olesh is open, and he gets into the end zone and scores. Andrew Olesh with a receiving touchdown, his first of the game. We love the tight ends at Missouri State. We are tight end TEU and HBU. Or RBU, however you want to put it. But we're about to make it 7-3 with a Marco Coffee PAT right here, right now. Let's go. Yes, sir. No blocks. We give the ball back to Iowa State here. Again, we have the lead 7-3. We just got to be smart. Last possession defensively, we did pretty well. Kept them to a field goal. Kept them from scoring, but they did have a big run on us. So we've got to be aware of that. We've got to be aware of that. 1st and 10. Nobody's pressing on that wide receiver on the right-hand side, but it ends up being a run. Gains 2. Looks like a pass. They might run it, but it looks like a pass, and it is a pass. It's play action, actually. So I was right. It is a pass. Jackson Howard and Clay Donnell are there to bring the quarterback down. 3rd and 16. Okay, we need a stop here. We need a stop here. I'm going to play Antonio Smith out here on coverage. We are in man, 3rd and 16. We need to help over here. We got to make a play on the ball, and we do. Jaden Hardy, big knockdown to keep the possession alive for us. I guess alive for us. They end up punting us the ball. There is 5 minutes left to play in the half, and that's a good block right there. And Juan Nixon Jr., got a little speed burst, but not enough to do anything else with it. Missouri State offense back out onto the field, and we need to score before halftime. We do get the ball back at half, so that's good. And Josh Joyner makes a man miss, had a hole right up the middle, 2nd and 1. I don't want to do a toss. I hate that they even want me to toss the ball. Can we flip it? We do flip it. We're going to run to the right here. Get away. Josh Joyner, little stop and pop, and makes another man miss. Josh Joyner, huge. 6 attempts, 55 yards for Josh Joyner. He gets us into the red zone here on that run. When our team is going to figure out that we run the ball? When our team's going to figure that out? We don't have to pass the ball. Hardly ever. Josh Joyner gets us another first down, right? 2nd and inches. Not quite a first down. And they're still not ready for the run. Especially to the left side, especially the pitch. Get it to him. Yes, sir. Hit as we get the pitch off, but Josh Joyner's there to hit the corner and score again before halftime. Attaboy, Josh Joyner. Just an easy play. That's if anybody ever wants a cheese play, it's honestly that. The little zone pitch play from the QB. Like, you have the option to keep it with the QB, or you can run it with the halfback on the pitch. It works every time. You get huge yardage every time. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen us not, wow, what a big hit. Only brings it out to the 13. I don't think we've ever gotten less than at least 6 or 7 yards on that play. Realistically, oh my God, I'm losing my voice. Holding, right? It was not holding. It was an ineligible receiver downfield. That's fine. Makes it 1st and 15, and they are on their 8-yard line, and we bring him down in the backfield. Now down to the 6, 2nd and 17. The running back was hurt on the play. Dylan Phelps literally just killed a man in game. Dash bomb in here on coverage. 2nd and 17. They might actually run the ball. No, they don't. They're going to pass it. And I did the pass commit, and Dash bombing just gets it thrown right over his head. We're just not fast enough. We got to read that. We got to read that a little bit earlier. New set of downs here for Iowa State. They're rushing to try and score before halftime here. But if they rush too quickly, they give us the ball back, which then gives us a chance to make a play. A little short pass as he's scrambling. Gains 3. 2nd and 7 now. I don't like Taylor Soriano rushing here, so we're going to put him in coverage. Yup. Bring him down. Dash bomb and brings him down. 3rd and 7. Short pass again. Or 3rd and 2. Sorry. I saw the 7. I have a terrible education. Okay. 3rd and 2. Passing the ball. And we've got to make a play. I read the play, but just could not make the play. 2-minute warning is about to hit. We're actually going to let it hit. I'm not even going to pick a play. Oh, we have to pick a play. Okay. It just runs off. Okay. It doesn't make any sense. Just let me run it off. So 1st and 10, 2-minute warning hits before halftime. They are at about midfield. We just have to make a play here. They've been making the short little passes. He throws it away, trying to scramble, but ends up making the smart decision and getting rid of it. And it is a pass for sure here. We're going to play the edge. We're doubling 2 receivers here. And Jackson Howard, can you get a sack? Can you get off the block? You can't. Oh, it doesn't matter. He's just going to throw it away because there is too much coverage happening on the field. I love it. The coverage is sticky right now. Sticky, icky, icky, icky. Yes, sir. All right, 3rd and 10 from midfield. It's a pass. We know it's a pass. And we got to drop. Oh, wow. What a big swat. Was that Exodus Ayers? I believe it was. And it's an incompletion, so it stops the clock. 1 and 46 left to play in the half, and we get the ball back. I'm not looking to score. If we do, it would be great. If we can make it 21-3 before halftime and then get the ball back at halftime, I'm okay with that. We're going to put this on right here. Juwan Sheet in motion. Cooper Perry's going to hit a post. We're going to see if maybe we can hit Cooper. Yes, sir. Oh, Cooper Perry was wide open, but we overthrow him. We tried to high point it. Cooper Perry is just a little too short for that pass cam. But it's okay. Josh Joyner is going to get out and stay on his feet. Still on his feet. Gets us the 1st down. Josh Joyner stumbling, bumbling, fumbling, getting us the 1st down. Huge. Give the ball to Joyner again. Give the ball to Joyner again. Good blocks. Kind of good blocks. 2nd and 8. Again, we don't really pass the ball. Oh, we're going to pass the ball this time, though. And then run B underneath. All right, Cooper Perry, can you go make a play, brother? Oh, don't get picked. Tried to bomb it down the field. Thought he was going to beat his man. Ended up not beating his man. 3rd and 8. We're going to have to make a play here. Can Andrew Olish maybe be open? He can. Andrew Olish is wide open up the seam. The linebacker was not ready for that, and he gets tackled into the end zone. Andrew Olish, big play. I was peeping him. I knew that he maybe could get around. If you don't get bumped on that RPO, if the tight end doesn't get bumped on that RPO, he's 90% of the time wide open. Big play. Andrew Olesh makes it 20-3, and then Marco Coffey is going to make it 21-3 here. And I have noticed that Andrew Olesh, his deal breaker is playing style, so I'm sure it's receiving yards per game. And we have not been throwing the football. Our running backs have just been too good for us, so there's really no need to throw the football. So that helps with his playing style, but we're going to keep running the football. You know, once teams decide that they want to stop the run, then we will throw the football. But right now, the run has been working for us. That's my zone. I shouldn't even have tried. Oh my God, and he just throws us right off of him. Iowa State getting down to the 34, and they want to score before halftime here, and we know it's a pass. Tight end in motion over here. It's actually a run. Why are they running the football? Probably because they can easily get a first down and call another timeout. New set of downs here for Iowa State. And they have one timeout left, 30 seconds left to play in the half. We just got to be smart here. Take away this part of the field. Oh, no. Why was no one covering that guy? Maybe that was my zone. Maybe that was on me. They don't use their timeout. They do end up using their timeout. Why are there no fans at our stadium, by the way? We should have fans here. We are number 18 in the nation, guys. Come on. New set of downs. No timeouts for Iowa State. So they've got to make a play here, and we're trying to stop it from happening. That was confusing. Threw it in between two receivers, but there were three Bears. They're ready for the coverage. 13 seconds left to play. 2nd and 10. They are right around. They are in the green zone, actually. So they're trying to make a play here. They're just going to lob it up. Nope, trying to run with it. Throws it away. 7 seconds left. And they're going to go for the field goal. But Navon Barrett is maybe not going to let that happen. That is my hope. No, we don't get the animation. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Iowa State makes it 6 of 21 on the field goal there. And we do get one chance here to score with the kickoff. We do get the ball back at half. Maybe we could do it twice. Maybe. Juan Nixon Jr. Oh, had a chance. All right, 1 second left, and we're going to try something. You want us to get past here? Oh, never mind. They're ready. They're ready for it. Okay. You know what we're going to do? Hit Juwan Sheet here. Yes, sir. Just get him some yardage. Steps out of bounds. Ends the half. We go into halftime up 21-6 against Iowa State. This has another blowout looking like. We've done good in the air. We've done good on the ground. 10 yards per play. I mean, it's been great for us. We've had a great game, and we get the ball back right now. Juan Nixon Jr., he will eventually get a return for a touchdown, but it's not going to be this time. Brings us down to the 18. He's not pressing Cooper, but he kind of is. Get out of there, Cam. Get out of there, Cam. They had a spy, but it doesn't matter. Cam Dyer, get out of bounds. Yes, sir. Cam Dyer picks us up the first down with his feet. 1st and 10, and I need to start chewing this clock. Josh Joyner, try and get out. Trying to, breaks off 1 tackle, picks up 1 yard. Maybe we can hit a slot fade here. Can we have Cooper cross face? Juwan Sheed ends up beating press of 2 guys. Juwan Sheed with an insane catch. Cam Dyer with an even more insane pass. Wow. What a big play. I went silent there for a second because I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that he beat 1 guy and then he ends up beating 2 on the play. Jesus Christ. Olesh wide open. Yes, sir. Give us a few yards. 2nd and 7. Now we're going to hand the ball off. Jaden Scott is in this football game, and we're going to flip it to the left. 2nd and 7. He gets insanely good blocks. Gets off 1 guy. Doesn't gain any. 3rd and 7. Got to make a good play here. Juwan Sheed might be our option. If not, Olesh. Or if not, our legs. Yes, sir. Cam Dyer, get in there. Gets into the end zone. Pushed into the end zone. Cam Dyer, a rushing touchdown today. Big plays, Cam. Cam Dyer, if we don't have somebody open, we just step up in the pocket, put our head down, and get some yardage. Cam Dyer, he knows what's going on, man. 2 attempts, 28 yards. Like, that's good enough. He's going to get some touchdowns here and there, but he's usually good for a first down if he doesn't have an open receiver and just uses his legs. We make it 28-6 on the Marco Coffee PAT. And speaking of coffee, we kick it off to Iowa State, and they are going to bring it out. Surprising. Jaden Scott misses the big hit, but they get it down to the 19. 1st and 10. New possession here for Iowa State, and it was an RPO that we couldn't stop. Gets down to the 25. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. They might run the football here. And we're ready for it. Yes, sir. Bring him down. Montrell Holiday, big tackle. 3rd and 3 now. They look like they're running the football again here, but I'm not going to commit. 3rd and 3. We just got to be smart here. Don't let them convert. Don't let them convert. And they do. Just a little cross play between the tight end and the wide receiver. Ends up getting them the first down. New set of downs here for Iowa State. They're near midfield. We just got to stop them. Oh, wow. I wanted you guys to run that football. 2nd and 3. Short pass, but it worked. Does gain 7 there. 2nd and 3. I'm sure they run the football here. No reason for them not to. And they are, but it's a QB keeper, and Jackson Howard could not keep him. Fumble. Pick it up. Antonio Smith caused the fumble. But Bam Booker actually picked it up. Wow. This time, it actually worked. Thank God. Jesus, was that so hard the first time? Okay, this play action pass sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. Ooh. Yeah. Sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. Okay, so we lose 7 on the first play, and we're just going to screen pass it this time. Yes, sir. Get it to him. Josh Joyner. Oh, my God, there's so many Cyclones. How could we not block there? That's okay. We end up picking up good yardage there. A little under a minute and a half left to play in the third quarter, and we're going to hit Cooper Perry right there. Get it. Yes, sir. Cooper Perry. Good catch right across the middle of the field. Gets us the first down and then some. 30 seconds left to play in the quarter, and we're going to run the football here. We're going to keep it with Cam. Good block there. And Cam making some men miss. Gets another good block. Cam Dyer, another first down on his feet. He's been huge for us all game, whether through the air, on the ground, it doesn't matter. And Josh Joyner, good pancake. Jesus Christ, our offensive line is destroying Iowa State. Josh Joyner, a little stop and pop, reverse back to the left-hand side, and we make it 34-6, about to be 35-6. There is 1 second left to play, so we will be kicking the ball off to Iowa State, and they will start the fourth quarter with the ball. But this is looking like a blowout, which is a big deal. Again, we have a 4-star recruit visiting today, and oh no, bring him down. What's going on? Okay. Brings it down only to the 18. And the fourth quarter starts, and we are up handedly. There we are, number 18, 4-1. Most of the top teams are, of course, undefeated, but I think that we can end up making the college football playoff this year. If we can beat Texas A&M and BYU, I can almost guarantee that we get in the playoff. I can almost guarantee it. Again, those are the two biggest games of the year. Short run there to gain 2. 2nd and 8. Those are the two biggest games of the year until we get to the postseason. And again, if we can win them, there's no reason that we don't end up making the playoffs. There was a wide open receiver, but it doesn't matter because Jackson Howard is in the backfield. As always, he has 1.5 sacks today, 2 TFLs. Big day, Jackson Howard. That's just normal for him, realistically. 3rd and 16. When they give us the ball back, might be our last possession of the game. We'll try to. He's just going to try and run it. No, he's going to make the play, and we can't bring him down. We eventually do. Oh, my God. We had the quarterback in the backfield. He shakes off the sack some way, somehow. Bam. No. I had the hole covered with Bam. We just got to stop and make a tackle. 2nd and 2 now. And Iowa State's looking to score. There we go. Bam Booker, bring him down, and we do 3rd and 2 this time. And I'm sure they run it again. We'll see. Nope, it's a pass. And we're going to take away the middle of the field here, and we got to make a play. We do, just not on the ball. Makes the catch, gets them a first down. New set of downs here for Iowa State. And they're running the football again, and we've got to bring him down, and we do, but he gains 8. 2nd and 2. DeAndre Rowe is their halfback. He's not in the game right now. 2nd and 2 here. Come on, stop the run. Taylor Soriano, bring him down. We do, 3rd and inches. Okay, it's a run. It's a QB sneak. Come on. Stop it. We got to stop it. We don't. 4th and inches. Oh, my God. I thought he got it. If they challenge it, he definitely got it. Dude, I think he got it. 4th and inches. Can we get a stop here? No! He drops it! Turnover on downs! Oh, it's over. Missouri State won. Wow. Iowa State held the ball for much longer than us, too. They played even slower than us, but couldn't do anything about it. Josh Joyner getting into some space and is getting pushed forward by our offensive line to get us the first down. Huge play, Josh Joyner. Ogunjobi is out here, so we're gonna try and hit him. 2-minute warning hits. Damn. I want to try and hit Ogunjobi there. We might pass the ball here. We're going to pass the ball here. Okay, Cooper, and then put him on that, and then put Askren on that. Everybody get them away from Cooper Perry. That's going to be picked off. Oh, almost picked. Knocked up in the air. Tip drill. Doesn't matter. 2nd and 10. We're going to try and just air it out here, man. Ogunjobi hit a corner route. Cooper, you're pressed. Yes, sir. Cooper Perry. Cam Dyer just throws a lob up to Cooper Perry, and he makes the... No! Cooper Perry had the play, but ends up dropping it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Andrew Olesh might be wide open. He is. Yes, sir. Just get us the first down. Protect the ball. It was 3rd and 10. We just needed the first down there. And we can just run it out. But again, I'm trying to hit Ogunjobi. We gotta get some pass yards in here. Can Ogunjobi get open? Come on, snap the ball. Yes, sir. Ogunjobi, get open. He is. Make a play. It's picked off in the end zone. Oh, no. I didn't know if he was going to see us making the play, making the pass to Ogunjobi. No, man. Miles Thomas picks off Cam Dyer in the end zone. His only pick of the day. I don't think he threw a pick last game. That is their best cornerback, too. So, of all the guys to give it to, that's fine. I'm okay with an arm punt there. You know, we could have scored, just kept the ball on the ground, but it's okay. Get out of there. Get him. Ooh. QB sliding. Doesn't get them the first down, but does get them 3 yards. 2nd and 7. I'm sure they want to pass the ball here. They do. And dash. Bring him down. 3rd and inches. Thought they would give him forward progress there, but they didn't. 3rd and inches. And it's another pass here. We just got to stop it. Jackson Howard, get to him. And he does. He throws it away, but that's the end of the game anyways. We win. We go 2-1 in the conference. 35-6, beating Iowa State. We are now, what? 5-1, 4-1 on the season. I think 4-1 on the season. Andrew Olesh was actually your player of the game. That's an interesting choice. I guess he did actually have some pretty good plays, you know. Touchdown, maybe 2 touchdowns. He did. He had 2 receiving touchdowns this game. So Andrew Olesh, he's on crack. Look at him. He's on crack, bro. That's what we've been feeding our tight ends, man. We'll look at some stats. Cam Dyer, 9 for 15 for 223 yards, 2 tutties, and a pick. The pick is whatever. It is what it is. Rushing, Josh Joyner, 13 for 105 with 2 tutties. Jaden Scott, only 4 for 13. He's a junior, okay. So we want to try and get him a little bit more involved. I think that they need to split carries a little bit more. And then Cam Dyer, 4 for 34 with a tutty as well. Receiving, Andrew Olesh, 5 for 131 yards. Okay, that's why he's player of the game. 2 tutties, no drops. Juwan Sheed, 2 for 55. Cooper Perry, 1 for 28. Josh Joyner, 1 for 9. And defensively, 2 TFLs for Jackson Howard, 1 for Clay Donnell, Marcus Moore Jr., Dylan Phelps, and Bam Booker. No picks today. And 2 forced fumbles, both by Antonio Smith, and only 1 was recovered, Bam Booker. The other one, Antonio Smith, literally stood there with the ball at his feet. What the hell? So we are going to go to next week, check out some recruiting, and then we'll end the episode. But again, next episode, we play the 2 toughest games, probably of the entire series so far. We are now ranked 16th, and Texas A&M is ranked 18th. We've got to beat them. I want to see something real quick. Now, does that mean BYU lost as well? They are still 5-0. They are number 12. That's the game of the year then. I mean, Texas A&M is going to be tough at Texas A&M at College Station. Ooh, that's going to be a very, very tough game. And then Auburn, they've won every game besides the one against us. And, I mean, we literally won by 1 point. The most insane game. If you did not see it, go watch it. It was the most insane game of all time. And I'm sure that's how the Texas A&M game will go. I'm also sure that's how the BYU game goes. Arizona is 5-1 as well. 1-5 Kansas. Poor guys. I mean, Jesus. Now, we do play Arizona at home, so I'm okay with that. Though that Arizona, these 2 games right here, Texas A&M and BYU, are my biggest worries, and then Arizona is probably the next one on that list. Let's go look at recruiting, and then we'll send you off. So we are still leading on Marcel Burt. Kentucky is somewhat in the race. We know his cell, and we actually have really, really good grades this time around. I like that. We're not going to set his visit up yet. Kansas State is a same tier opponent, but Arizona's not. Okay, that's odd, but okay. Cornell, we're still first on. Still first on Sam Brylo. Sheridor, we're still first on. He's a 5-star. I can't believe no one's offering him. Georgia could come in out of nowhere and offer him, by the way. So we might After we get some commitments, we're going to change it up and start throwing hours at him. Femi Luck, we're going to put 10 on instead of 5. Heredia, we've got his lock in, and he's the K-State visit. Tony McGinn, brand exposure, championship contender, and playing time. And we have an A+ and an A-. Let's see here. Which one is he going to be? This is his hard sell. He is also ready for a visit. We'll come back to that. OU on Robert Merlin came flying in out of nowhere. Henry Gano, we had a great visit, but it's not enough. It's not enough. And I have a feeling that Georgia is going to come in and they're going to win. They have the pipeline. They have a visit week 8. I just don't see it working, especially with the pipeline. We did jump ahead of Tulane. Here's the thing. I could use these 50 hours and go to Robert Merlin, who's not even in his top 5. We'll come back. Femi Luck, we're first on. Willie Bostic, we're very, very close. Also, how is Kansas City, Missouri only a tier 1 pipeline? That's a 2.5 hour drive to Springfield, bro. Their visits are a little bit later, so I think our timing on our visit was actually really good there. Brian Head, we still need to schedule a visit. We're starting to gain. Let's take this 10 off of them and just hard sell him. Fasano, we can do 10 for right now. Actually, let's do 5 for now. If we need to add more hours on him, we will. DJ Poole, we've gone up on. Dominic Sims, we are still well in the lead. We've got to keep 50, though. I mean, look, it's Michigan, BYU, and Oregon who have offers for him. We've got to keep going crazy on him. We've got to. If we don't, it's over. Wisconsin's still going up on Goggin. Wisconsin's also coming after McPherson now. Okay, we're going to take this off of Goggin. We need to free up some hours to get visits and make sure some other things are happening. Let's just put 15 on Barry Blades, which is the coolest name ever. Max Dunham. He's not very big for a tight end. Just keep 5 on him for now. Oh my God, Nebraska's coming in hard for Amari Foskey. Yeah, K-State lost their championship contender. We'll go check visits, but I did want to see... Okay, so like Merlin Gano. I think we're going to take this 50 off of Gano. I mean, it's going to be so close. What are his sells? Pro potential, playing time, and playing style. I'm sure Georgia has all A+. We can go check real quick. Let's see something here. They literally have all A+ and a B+ and an A. I don't see it working out for us. The visit is what made it so good for us. I don't see it working out. So here we're gonna pivot to Robert Merlin. I would love to get a 4-star strong safety. Georgia's just, they're too big, man. They're just too big. I don't think it works out for us. And Robert Merlin, we will put 50 on so we can kind of jump out there. We're leading on pretty much everybody else besides like a few. Let's go do visits and then spread the last of our hours out. So Marcel Burt, we're RBU, so we need to definitely get him in here. And I think we're going to go K-State here. Pro potential. We have an A-. We have an A in playing style. That could go down. So I think I would rather go pro potential because it stays up. And then McGinn, Tony McGinn, likes playing time. That won't change. And it's an A+. Now we only have 10 hours left. Brian Head's going to be a tough one to get. Since we lost out on a strong safety, let's put the rest of our 10 hours in Niles Hamrick, a 5-star cornerback who's 6 foot. We're just trying to be smart here. Now let's go back and add anybody that's open now on our board. We have 1 spot left. Is there anybody that doesn't have any offers? Let's see. It makes it look like we had a chance. Now I'm a little upset. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. That sucks. Should I go back out and get Gano? I don't really think I do after doing the visits. Maybe I had a chance, man. Maybe I had a chance. I'll be kicking myself, but maybe I had a chance. Tyrone Thrasher, a right guard from DeSoto, Texas, has us first. He's well-rounded and has a cool-ass name, and we need a guard. Come on over, buddy. Come on over. We'll at least put you on there. All right. Recruiting looks good. I think that overall, we look good as a team. Again, in the next episode, we go up against Texas A&M in College Station. Oh my God. I'm not prepared, but we'll see. It says pressure cooker. Yeah, number 16 versus number 18. This is going to be one hell of a game right there. That's going to do it for us in this one. I appreciate you for tuning in. As always, it means so much to me. Thank you so much, for real. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, especially if you enjoyed. If you didn't enjoy, comment down below and let me know what I need to do better. I always like the constructive feedback. Again, I appreciate you for tuning in. And until next time, I'm out of here. Peace.